1, 2, 1, 2. We should be live. We should have volume. Welcome back to the Crypto Factor. Welcome back to another live stream with audio. We didn't have audio earlier on, but we fixed it. But yeah, lately I don't know what's going on with my microphone. I guess when I go through some other platform, it kind of disconnects it automatically. I gotta figure it out. Or I just gotta check if I have volume. But anyway, today I want to be answering your questions in the live chat. Any questions you have, this is an AMA, this is an Ask Me Anything. It's not just about crypto. You can ask me anything at all. But I do want to address a few things, a few attacks, shall I say. I think they're unfounded. I do want to reply to them or respond to them in the comment section and so on. But generally also throughout a while now, and I just want to make things clear. I want to talk about sponsored videos. I want to and what I mean by them, what exactly it means. I want to drink some green cola, by the way. This is with Mastica. I don't know what that's called in English. But yeah, put your questions in the chat. But I want to refer to a couple of things. I have people lately, entitled people, talking about a few things on the Crypto Factor, like, and accusing me of certain things that I'm not doing. And I just want to talk about them, if you will, just very openly with you guys, okay? First of all, let's talk about Bitcoin. What's going on with Bitcoin? Because I know a lot of people probably are wondering. Let's have a quick look at the charts, okay? Just give me 1 second, just so I can have something to watch while I'm talking about this. So just using Coinbase, we are over 30K. We seem to be closing over 30K. Just like we said we will over here, by the way. You can check the live stream. Okay, we do seem to have a small little double top of resistance here. It's normal, but we're still above 30K, okay? We should be well above the exponential moving averages as well. As you can see, this top right here, 31,052, that's what we want to break. So 31,500 is cool, 31,500. We want to break that, close above. It looks like we might have a small pullback first, then go up, but we'll see. I'm pretty confident we're going to break that, okay? So that's what's going on with Bitcoin right now. Not much to say because we've been talking about this for a while and we said this is going to happen and it did. So let's see what happens. And I told you, stop listening to the news. Everyone was scared with the SEC that everything's going to go to zero all of a sudden. We're going to go back down to 15K. No, okay? Markets are not rational. Stop trying to rationalize markets. Look at price. Look at averages. Look at support and resistance. That is it. Show me the charts. I'll tell you the news. Forget the news. Okay. So anyway, glad we're right about that. Now, I got some backlash for doing a sponsored video. And I want to talk about this a little bit, and I really want to talk about this with you, my subscribers, my people that watch me, because I really want to know your opinion on this, and I want to make things very, very clear. Number one, okay, I don't just accept any sponsored videos. I don't accept gambling. I don't accept coins that I don't believe in, and if I do, I make it quite clear in the video. First of all, something that should be logical. The only reason why some people are complaining that I did a sponsored video is because they know it's a sponsored video. Why do they know it's a sponsored video? Because I told them in the video. I literally have a little card up here that says sponsored product on YouTube, which you're supposed to do if you're talking about a sponsored product, by the way. I literally say it while I'm doing the video. I have it in the description down below. And basically I tell you it's a sponsored video. But I also give my honest opinion on that sponsored video. So as you may know and recall, some of you, I have literally called projects a scam on sponsored videos. And I got a lot of trouble. I lost a lot of business, by the way, doing that. But that's the way I do it. Or I tell you to watch out for red flags. Or I tell you what the play is. But then I'm getting attacked for accepting sponsored videos, and I'm supposed to not accept them because you know, I'm not supposed to make money. And I don't know if a lot of you realize this, but running a YouTube channel is not easy. First of all, I work all day because I need to study what I'm talking about. I need to keep up to date. I need to do market research. I need to do technical analysis. I need to trade my own stuff and make my own moves. Then I need to actually record the video. So I'm the talent. I'm in front of the talent. But I'm also the cameraman. I have to set up the camera and set up the equipment, which I had to pay for. And I've spent a lot of money on my equipment, by the way, on lights and everything. So you have to learn how to be a cameraman, learn how to be an actor, you have to do editing, learn how to do editing, which I've paid for, by the way, and there's programs I use that are paid for. Then I have to upload the video in rendering time. I have to do SEO. I have to do thumbnails, so you have to kind of be a graphic designer as well. This does take 15 hours a day, and I know that sounds like a lot, but if you put the research and studying and everything, it's a full-time job. Now, if I'm not making money from YouTube, or I'm making, the AdSense, like a lot of people accuse me that I make money from AdSense. Let me be very transparent. I don't know if anyone's ever done this before. Let me take you into my back end here. Let's have a look at how much money I make with AdSense, okay? All right, let's just go over here. Let's go to analytics. And this is like I'm showing everything like, look at this. I've made $166 so far this month. Okay, 106. This is last 28 days. Let's put last 7 days. A whopping $30. $30 in a week. Do you really believe I can run this YouTube channel, bring you over 1,000 free videos, which I have over 1,000 free videos on this channel talking about things, right? Paying bills in this house. I don't have any parents, by the way, to support me. They died. Okay, they left. I'm on my own. Everything is on me. I'm supporting my dog, which eats more than I do, and I'm supporting my girlfriend. All right, I'm paying bills. I'm paying a whole bunch of stuff, lawyers, because there's some situations you don't know about. Nothing to do with crypto, by the way, before the bad people start talking, right? I have a lot of bills, okay? So my question, and I've been fighting cancer for the last year, by the way, as well. So I bought all of these free videos for you from hospital. And my question is, how am I supposed to live? Am I not supposed to eat? Am I not supposed to make anything? Or should I just go get a job? Because if I go get a job, I can't run this YouTube channel. It's impossible. That's why I've stopped from time to time when I was working for companies. So my question is this: what is the problem if I'm making a sponsored video? When I say it's a sponsored video, and I don't accept just all sponsored videos, by the way, and I do tell you my opinion. And then I get attacked for not making, only doing meme coin videos when they're sponsored. Guys, I have a whole featured playlist on meme coins. I have free webinars, free cheat sheets, a course on meme coins. I was one of the first people talking about Doge before it happened, before Elon Musk, from the inception of this channel. Where are you getting all this? Where are you getting all this? But it seems like some people just want me to like work for free, completely for free, not make any money. And it seems like some people think I work for them. Because they literally tell me off and tell me what I'm supposed to do. And I can't help to wonder how many YouTube channels they have and how much money they're making. Because I don't know if you know this, guys, like, yes, I've made a fortune in my life. I've made more money than most people will ever see in their life in some cases. But I've also lost a lot. And I didn't lose a lot of money because I didn't like exit the markets when I had to, because I did. But I lost a lot of money trying to save my dad. So last year, or a little bit more than that, my dad got very sick at the same time when my cancer came back. And of course, I lost my job. And I'll tell you straight out, I couldn't work. And that's why I lost my job as a former marketing director of a fully licensed and regulated exchange. I just couldn't handle it. And I also, I'm just going to be flat out honest here. I took my dad to the hospital and they told me he's going to die. So I moved him. I called a friend, I moved him. I went to a private hospital. My dad didn't have insurance. Okay, and I don't know if you guys know this, but we went through a lot in Greece a few years back, and my dad owed money, and it's even though he was a millionaire. So anyway, at some point, right? So anyway, I spent a lot of money under the table for doctors, for surgeons, for private healthcare to save my dad. And when the markets were going down, when I told you to sell and take profits, which I did as well, unfortunately, or it doesn't really matter, I don't give a shit about money, that money started going to my dad to help him. Now, they saved him, and then they had to get into one of these special places to help him get better and everything because of his broken hip. Plus, he was diabetic. Plus, he was getting blood transfusions and everything. And they didn't cover it. The insurance didn't cover it. So I ended up also paying an extra 150 euros a day just to support him for a couple of months. Plus the house bills, plus his bills, plus my bills, plus my girlfriend's bills because she wasn't working. And plus I was fighting cancer. And at some point my dad was in hospital and I was in another hospital at the same time because I was getting my appendix removed, but not before I took my dad to hospital. And of course my dad died. I had private nurses, doctors, and everything. I spent everything I had to try and save him. But he left. And I was alone. And I am alone. I have no support. I don't have anyone helping me. Right? Everything runs through me. Then suddenly bank loans started coming in that my dad owed. Right? And I started paying these loans. But then my house went on auction. I don't know if you know this. I'm going to tell you right now. My house went on auction. I was about to lose my house when I was in hospital. Fortunately, my lawyer found some stuff, which, by the way, lawyers are fucking expensive. And they took my house off of auction one day before it went on auction. But now I have to negotiate with the lawyers and them and see how I can pay and everything, because it's about 350,000 euros. Okay? Now, that said, I also have all the other expenses running. So my mother already left. She died before my dad, so did my sister. And I've been fighting cancer and being in the hospital alone. And yes, I have my girlfriend, but I'm taking care of her. And yes, she loves me, and yes, we're together, but I'm taking care of her. And I've taken care of people as well. Even though, and you know what? At some point I was in hospital, I had to borrow money. And a lot of you tell me, why am I supporting BitBoy Crypto? Why am I, talking that he's a good guy and everything? And you're telling me he's not. Well, BitBoy Crypto, without me personally knowing him, actually sent me money. Because I couldn't access my Bitcoin or anything else. And I couldn't get fucking money for my girlfriend, which was alone in the house. And I was in hospital. Actually, wait, I was in hospital. Regardless, yes, no, I was. And I borrowed money from BitBoy Crypto and some other people in this space because I just didn't have cash because of everything that's going on. And you're telling me I should not accept a sponsored video when it's disclosed like everybody? Most people don't even disclose it. Do you know how many sponsored videos I say no to if I think they're scams? Obviously I can't tell if everything's a scam or not. Obviously I can't. No one can. I have a whole course telling you how you can look, but you're still not 100% sure, so I give a strategy around it. I have a webinar that talks about it for free. But how dare you tell me I should do this for free and not work? What am I supposed to do? I can't go work for a company anymore. I can't get out the house. My immune system is almost to zero. I do go out and I do take care, but I don't have the luxury of moving outside like I used to do and working as a CMO in a crypto company or any other company, as a matter of fact, for the simple reason that I can't because I'm always in hospital. Now, I'm in constant pain. All my joints are in pain because of CAR-T therapy and bone marrow transplant. I almost died. I forgot my name in hospital. I was still bringing videos for you guys for free. And you accuse me of doing a sponsored video or that I only talk about sponsored products? I'm literally trying to make my own products so I don't have to. What are you talking about? So instead of judging me thinking I'm a millionaire, which I'm not anymore, okay? Yes, BitBoy Crypto sent me some money so I can be able to pay for the bills when I was in hospital. And some other people did as well. And I'm grateful for it, and I will always support him for it, and he's a good fucking person. So telling me that I don't know him, no, I do know him. I know him very well. But do you have any idea what it's like going through cancer while you're losing your house on auction, not being able to do anything about it, not being able to work while you're dying in a fucking bed, wondering what your girlfriend's gonna do. Do you have any idea? Without no parents because they fucking died. And your sister and mother died of cancer, the very thing you're fighting. And then you ask me why I get mad and emotional in comments. Try it. Just try it. Anyway, I'm just going to drink some of this, and I'm sorry. I wasn't planning for the video to go into this direction. I was just wanted to talk about when you see a sponsored video, do your own research. I'll tell you it's a sponsored video. I'll tell you what I like about it, what I don't like about it, but I also tell you what I didn't research that you should research. And I have a whole webinar on telling you how to do this. I have a free video telling you how to do your own research. But guys, you have to understand, stop assuming you know things about me, because you do not. Like, really you do not. There was a time where I couldn't afford to pay my bills. I didn't know what the fuck to do, and I had to borrow money. Okay? I've become a millionaire, and I've become, and to be honest, when I say millionaire, I'm not talking about $1 million cash, right? I'm talking about properties and everything else. I'm not going to over-exaggerate, but I've made more than a few million in my life, but unfortunately I've also lost a lot. Anyhow, sorry about that. I didn't want to talk about everything I talked about. I just wanted to talk about sponsored videos and why I do them, and how I do them, and how I always tell you they are. So take them with a grain of salt. But I always tell you what I like and what I don't like about them, and I always give you a strategy. And I've told you many times I only get into meme coins with very low amounts of money. So. And I've made videos about this. I've made webinars about this. It's in the course. I don't understand why people don't see this, and then they talk to me about it. But here, if I'm getting in a new meme coin, I get in with about $100 or $200. And yes, I do pay for the fees and the gas fees on Uniswap because I want to get in early and get out early before it hits the exchange, and I explain that in the strategy. The reason is a meme coin can 10x, 20x, 30x if you pick the right one, but most of them go to zero. So you want to put a very low amount of money. You want to take out your initial investment fast, and you want to take profits on the way up fast. That's the only way to play meme coins. Anything else is a gamble. Even this is a gamble, but it's a venture capitalist approach, if you know what I mean. And I go into detail about it. I really do. So I have made a lot of money, and I know this from a lot of messages I get from you guys, in emails, in comment sections, that you've made money, that you followed my advice, and that's what keeps me going on. And I just want to remind you that the first time I got cancer in 2016, there was a promise I made that I was going to help people become successful so I can become a role model. That was my higher purpose. That is my higher purpose. It's in my first book I wrote right there, which I wrote while fighting cancer. And I want to help people. And when I get feedback that people make money and I've helped them pay their rent or I've helped them pay their mortgage, it keeps me going, right? But this YouTube channel with over 1,000 videos for free can't not make money. Otherwise, I can't do this YouTube channel anymore. I just can't. I will have to go work, which I can't go outside of Greece and work because of my condition, my health condition, which means that's a no way out either. Right? So I do need to make money somehow. That's why I have a course which is sold on meme coins, right? And I still give that information for free. It's just compounded in one place and maybe has a few more tips, and you get it all together faster. It's $197. It's in the links down below. I also have mentoring, like coaching. You can hire me as a coach for $297 an hour. And that's it. And I do sponsored videos from time to time because that's how I make money. That's it. And whoever can't accept that, just unsubscribe, leave. Because, again, I went through a lot and I'm going through a lot, but I can't run a YouTube channel for free. And people don't understand what it takes to be on a YouTube channel. Like, you not only the talent, you're not only the cameraman, you're not only the lighting guy, you're not only the script writer, you're not only the editor, you're not only the SEO manager, you're not only the channel manager, you're not only trying to find sponsors, it's a lot of work. And there's a lot of courses that I myself take to learn. Let's not even go into technical analysis and how to use cryptocurrencies. If I wasn't working for the industry and if I didn't do technical analysis before it, I wouldn't have this information. right? So anyhow, I'm just gonna answer the comment section, man. But BitBoy Crypto did help, man. He did help and he did come through. Just so you know, he's a good guy. He didn't have to do that. He didn't know me personally. We talked a couple of times on Telegram. And I was so desperate and so in such hardship that I reached out to him and he helped me. Yeah, he didn't send me a fortune, but he helped me for that month. And that was enough. And I'll never forget that. And I always appreciate that. So just so you know. And there was a couple of more people too that I don't think they want to be doxxed, but yeah. Crypto Factor attacked by Wagner. Yeah, nah, man. Look, people don't understand. A lot of people speak nasty and speak in a certain way in comment section. Like I wouldn't punch them in the face if they did it face to face. Like with or without cancer, I'll still kick your ass, dude. like even if I lose, I'll cheat. Like I don't know. Like a lot of people, they talk and they run their mouth just because they're behind the keyboard, but they would never ever talk like that up close. Let me tell you a secret. I talk the way I talk on YouTube like I would talk to somebody face to face. Just so you know, all right? People should use their own brain no matter what's sponsored. Yeah, that's true, and I do warn about this and stuff, but still, the sponsored videos I make are not bad. I'm not talking about bad projects. Yet, and even in the latest one, and the one before, I said, sell before it gets on the exchange. Do you know how many times I get in trouble for that from sponsors? Because I tell people to take profits and get out? I'm not supposed to do that. I don't follow scripts. If you want me to do a sponsored video, I'll do a sponsored video. I have full creative. I'm going to say everything, goods and bads, right? Now, obviously, it's a soft sell as well because it's a sponsored video. But yes, you should understand that. It's written right there that it's a sponsored video, right underneath, and I say it. I mean, what else do you want me to do? Hania says, please don't listen to these idiots. I don't like Meme Coin's video also. All I do is... Yeah, well, if you don't like something, yeah, you just don't... But look, again, even in the last sponsored video I did, I'm one of the only people that still give value and talk about things before that. Right? I don't go straight into, hey, this is an amazing project. Wall Street memes, get in now, 1000x. No. I simply said that, listen, right now you should be in Bitcoin, maybe Ethereum only. And if you are going to get into altcoins, go high risk, because and I explain why in the video. And then at some point, I think it's quite a bit into the video, I say, which brings me to today's sponsor. And I say the goods and bad things about the sponsor and how to play it. And I even gave a warning for people not to lose their money if they were going to buy it, which no one's really talking about. Because I noticed. So instead of being thanked, I get attacked. Why? And what is this entitlement of having to do everything for free? I have over 1,000 videos for free on my channel. But yeah, I need to get paid as well. I need to be able to survive. I need to be able to eat. Right? I need to get rid of the bank. I need to do a whole bunch of shit. Right? I haven't been working for a year. Through chemotherapy and in hospital, I haven't been working. Obviously, I need to somehow work. Yeah, Hania. Everyone has a lot of people assume that, like, you see a YouTuber and his life is perfect and everything. And, you know, and yes, the truth is I do make a lot of money, but no one knows how much money I owe or what I went through, right? And how much money I do need to make to get rid of this, right? Just because I know how to use debt or trying to know how to use debt doesn't mean like I'm a multi-millionaire. Do you know what I mean? Someone saying you can't accept a sponsored video is not right. I think it's fair to say whatever video paid to showcase clear. Yeah, and you know, hey Chichi, thank you. And again, I don't accept all sponsored videos. I don't. I only accept the ones I think are relevant. Even if it might be a video that I don't 100% believe in, but if it's relevant to what I want to say, and I can give a couple of warnings, I'll do it because it's relevant, right? now is the time to either go Bitcoin only or high risk, because there's no point in going medium risk, because Bitcoin will probably go up enough to cover that risk. So either go high risk or don't. Just go Bitcoin. It's very simple. This is my views on the market right now, or yesterday or the day before, whatever it was, right? And yes, if you're going to invest $1,000 in 10 meme coins, you can put $1,000 in Bitcoin. More than likely, it's going to double 2x at some point, Bitcoin, right? Because we're very low right now, which means you have $1,000 to risk on 10 meme coins and get your money back if it doesn't work out. What's wrong with that? Why is there something wrong with that? I think it's an amazing strategy. Too many people not taking responsibility for their own choices. I had to lose a lot of money playing crypto casino to learn how to secure. Yeah. We also lose a lot of money. I've lost a lot of money in crypto as well. I've made a lot more. But look at this. Like, people tell you, hodl, just hodl. Okay, I just hodl. When my dad was dying, I was going to run and spend every single penny I had. Fuck hodling. Even though I didn't get to save him and he died. Of course I'm going to give everything I can to try and save him. What kind of people don't like understand that life can get in the way. Life gets in the way. Hodling is a great tactic. The problem is you can't always do that. That's why I always tell you to take profits. You can buy the dip with profits and have money on the side, because life happens. You can't just hodl unless you're 17 living with your parents and you're rich. Then yeah, okay, that will make sense for you. But unless you have that privilege, you can't just hodl the way through. You have to make money. People who stand with you in hard times are real. Thank you, Hania. What is the current new range of BTC? About 28,000 to 32, but we haven't gone up to the 32 yet. I don't really want to look at the charts right now, man. Gala engine sand are pumping. Yep. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. Thank you very much, Luis. Thank you for sharing your knowledge and time. You're very welcome. This is why that you're on BitBoy Crypto channel. I watch religiously and believe most of what you guys say. No, BitBoy is cool. And BitBoy, he didn't have to help me, and he did. Okay? And just so you know, BitBoy also, when he's through his own problems, all his money was in Celsius. I don't know if you know this. He lost millions. So it's not like he could have, he was like, oh, no problem here, take the money. Sheldon Knight, I never said anything about Pepe Mongo, and I don't know why you're even talking about this. That's what I love about you, Paul. You're the real article. Thank you, Yaron. Hey man, I take my head off for what you do every day. Life is a grind. Yeah, thanks man. I really appreciate you, Skill. You get attacked because these people live in their likes. Okay. You don't have to answer to anyone. The people that love your channel here for you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys. You have no idea how much you guys have helped me. You really helped me keep on going. When I tell you that I look forward to live streams, I look forward to talking to you guys. Yeah, you know, when I was going through, it was my only way out. And knowing that I actually help people and people making money helped me inside. It really does. I really love you. When I tell you I love you at the end of the show, I really do. Why do I love you? Because you love me. But even if you don't know this, even if you don't love me, just the fact that you are here listening to me, being with me, it helps me go on. It gives me a purpose. I don't have my parents anymore. I don't have my sister anymore. I have one sister in America. Right? You guys keep me going. This is my life. Right? And why do you think I was making videos when I was in hospital? I was doing it because I feel I want to give value. I want to help. I feel like we're family. I don't see you. I only see names. But I picture people behind each name. I picture a certain person, the way they look behind their name. I don't know if I'm getting it right or wrong, but you know, when people talk for a while and they comment for a while, their persona comes out and you can put a picture to that name. And that's what I do. I honestly care about you. I really do, and I feel like I know you. Mel says you don't have to answer anyone. The people that love your channel be here for you. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Hania says these people have zero effect on what you just said. They will come on being an idiot. Yeah. Arvine says great. Thank you. So yeah, do you guys have any more questions? Is there anything I can answer for you? Obviously, this live stream started out differently, continued differently, went on differently. Is there anything I can answer for you? Crypto Clown World, my man, how are you? Guys, Crypto Clown World has some pretty cool TA videos. You should check out his channel, by the way. Shah, in all honesty, my emotions got the better of me, and I wanted to answer some questions, and I didn't realize I was so emotional, and my answers came out a little different than what I was planning, and then they led into something else, and I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to delete this video or keep it up after I finish, by the way, just to let you know. We'll see. Maybe I'll leave it up, maybe I don't. I don't know. Altcoin season, dude! Altcoin season every time. Every comment, dude. I get the comments I was talking about before that. I get Shah asking me about Bitcoin range and altcoin in every single comment. The altcoins will go up once Bitcoin dominance starts coming down significantly and altcoins can breathe. Let's see if it's the beginning of the altcoin season. Now, let's see. I'm not telling you it is. I think we have to definitely close over 31.5K at least. Hold above there, but with dominance going down. So the price holds, but the dominance goes down. That's an indication of altcoins starting to take off, and that's usually when a mini or an actual altcoin season starts. Okay? Shah, my man. He's been in here for a while. How many people have been here for a while? I've had this channel. Look, this channel. When did I start this channel? Give me a second. Let me see this. Because I had another channel before this. So I started this channel, let's go to about, in 2020. But I started uploading, not in 2020. I started uploading a few. What happened was I had another channel called Paul Democracy. Let me show you. I had this channel, right? And basically, this was a bit different. It was more entrepreneurship videos and sales training videos. Now it's just sales. I took down all the entrepreneurship videos. I might put them back up. I'm a bit confused on what I'm doing. But same concept. But if you look at here, if you look at right here, you see me interviewing some successful people in the space, like Patrick Bet-David. I was one of the first. I was the first one to run, or the second to interview him. I was the first, actually. The first person to interview Patrick Bet-David. On here, Evan Carmichael, Ben Gay, Ryan Stuman, Clady, Nick. See, I was just what I did, and I had a lot of people in the cryptocurrency space, and that's when I started the Crypto Factor. If you go to video, and if you go to oldest, you'll see the interviews: Roger Ver, Tone Vase, Andreas Antonopoulos, Scott Stonetta, the grandfather of blockchain, Ivan Ontak back in the day, Craig Wright. And look, there's quite a few people I was interviewing, right, in the space. And I started working in the space. And that's how this channel started. And then I started making some videos, and some took off. Some short videos especially. I mean, this one had 359,000 views. And yeah, that's how the Crypto Factor was born. And I wanted to help people, and that's how it happened. How much Bitcoin dominance goes down? Well, let's have a look, shall we? Oh, it looks like it is starting to go down, huh? Let's look at the weekly. 51.6. Okay. Let's see if it turns back up here, because it does look like it might turn back up. I know this is a line chart. Let me not confuse. Let's dive in a little bit, shall we? Let's see if this starts going back up, down, or down here, and we'll see. And we'll see about altcoins. This is probably why altcoins are actually pumping a little bit right now. I wasn't aware that it actually went down, to be honest with you. We'll see how it goes. Mel says you don't have to answer to anyone. The people that love your channel will be here for you. Thank you very much, Mel. Really appreciate you. Aniga says these people have really. Oh, I think have I read these? Yeah, wait. Paul, why so fast? Yeah, I did read this. Paul, sending many hugs. I saw those videos from the hospital and I'm happy to be here to hear from you. Lay it out. We're here for you. Thank you, man. Atika, thank you. I really appreciate you. I really do. Shah, thank you for the super chat. I am bull run peak buying on the top. Is that a question? You're not buying at the top, in my opinion. I've been following you crypto since you said 69K was a top on around the blockchain. Thank you, Crypto Clown World. I really appreciate you. Yeah, I did make some pretty good calls on this channel, by the way. And it's like it's weird because even though I took profits, obviously because I called these, right? And I did make a lot of money. Unfortunately, I had to sell low because of what happened with my dad and with me and so on. So shit happens. I didn't want to say it, but I guess I'm fortunate that I made the money to be able to sell and even at a lower price, even though I had to buy more. But anyway, it's a long story. Sha, I could love to see you and Alex in your channel, but he will not come. Alex? Alex Becker? Alex Becker is hard, man. Look, I talked to Alex Becker in the comments section of one of his YouTube channels, YouTube lives, and this was like before I go into crypto. I asked him. I wanted to interview him on my channel because I was interviewing successful entrepreneurs on my other channel and writing a book about it, and he denied, and I kept on trying to close him, and he he said, I'm going to ban you if you keep on trying to do that. So I had to stop. But yeah, I like Alex. I also was one of the first people, or only people, as a matter of fact, to tell people to follow Alex Becker when he first opened up the crypto channel. He doesn't know this, but I did try and tell people to follow him as much as I can, because I knew it was going to bring a fresh perspective. Even though I disagree with a lot of things when it comes to crypto with Alex, he has a fresh perspective, okay? So I think it's good to follow. Altcoin to buy for alt season. I can't really think right now, man. I've made some videos about this, though. Yeah, USDT dominance is dumping a little bit, too. That's good for alts. Yeah, I agree with you, Crypto Clown. People don't appreciate enough when you call the top and bottom both. Yeah, not only that, I called the two tops. I called the double top. When we were up at the first time the top and we were going down, when we broke 52K, I told people to get out, and I called 30K bottom. And I did that on ATB as well, I think. And then we went up, and I said, as we went up, I said, we're either going to double top, or if we break and keep on going, we're going to have a higher bull run. But if we don't, we're going to double top. And then when we started going back down again, I told people to get out. And then I called the other bottom, 15.6. In the beginning, I said 20, then 15.6 as we go closer, of course. And I said if we break that level, then we're going down lower, obviously. I remember that $100 dinner bet. Yeah, yeah, with Gareth Soloway. Yeah, I won that, yeah. Banks are buying Bitcoin. Will the price gets higher, like 200, 300,000 on top? Look, all this news, people tend to overextend their views, or this is why I'm very good at picking tops and bottoms, by the way. People always expect it to go up more than it will, and expect it to go lower than it will. Okay, that's when it comes to Bitcoin price and crypto in general. If even markets, people expect to go higher, and people always expect to go lower. Very few people get out. So I'm going to keep my view on Bitcoin. That's going to be 100 and 140K top. I'll be taking profits from 84 to 140, but I will be keeping a bag for that 200, 250, which might happen. But you need to be responsible and call it like it is. And then if we break, then reevaluate. So I'm looking at 100 to 140K, but I will be taking some profits at 84K and up. Of course, it doesn't mean I wouldn't buy at 84K. If I take profits at 84K, goes up to 96 and goes back up to 84K and then starts going up again, depending on the volume, depending on the charts, I might buy back, right? Keep that in mind. What would you buy now except for Bitcoin for quick swing? High risk. So let me put this in perspective for you. And look, let me explain this because a lot of people don't understand this concept. It's very simple, but a lot of people don't talk about it because a lot of people just... Anyway, I'm not going to say... let me just show you, okay? I haven't heard anyone talk about this, by the way, okay? Give me a second. Let me just open up... this is what you're going to do, okay? Watch. Let me just go here. Okay, let me just erase all this. Boom, boom. All right, look. Let's say you have a bag, okay? You have your long-term bag. You have, I don't know, you have $10,000 in Bitcoin. Let's just say you have $10,000 in Bitcoin, okay? And you want to risk some of that, right? You want to risk, I don't know, or you want to get into you want to get into shitcoins. You want to get into shitcoins and you want to put $1,000 in shitcoins or meme coins or anything like that, or altcoins, doesn't matter, okay? You want to go high risk. Why do you want to go high risk at this point in time? Because Bitcoin right now is at 30K, okay? Bitcoin's at 30K. Chances are it's going to go to all-time highs of 69K, but anyway, it still has a 2x in it, okay? Bitcoin has a 2x in it at least, at some point. I don't care if it's this year, next year, the year after, 5 years. At some point, more than likely, Bitcoin's going to 2x, okay? This is probable. This is probable, okay? So this is Bitcoin right here, okay? So what you want to do, you want to put $1,000 in high risk right now. Why? Because if you get into top altcoins, they're going to 2-3x. What's the point? You're going to 2x in Bitcoin, maybe 3x anyway, even 4x, even 5x. Sure, they might do it faster, but it's not worth the risk. But if you put $1,000 in, let's say, meme coins right now, or high risk assets, you can put another $1,000 in Bitcoin. So this can make you more money, and if you lose it, this money will 2x, so it will give you back your money. Does it make sense? Let me try this one more time very fast, okay? Let me try and say this differently. You put $1,000 in altcoins and $1,000 in Bitcoin, regardless if you have any more Bitcoin over here. This $1,000 more than likely will 2x at some point, giving you $2,000. So you have $1,000 to play with. But if you're going to play with this $1,000, you're not going for a 2 or 3x because Bitcoin's probably going to do that anyway. And it's more certainly going to go to 2x anyway, even if it doesn't 2-3x, giving your money back. So you want to go into high risk. So how do you play high risk? You go into cryptocurrencies that can 10x, 20x, or go to 0. And you play 10 of them because you have 10 chances. That will give you a venture capitalist point of view or approach. Then you only need a couple for them to work to make money. But even if they don't, you get back your $1,000 over here. I hope that makes sense. If not, tell me and I'll re-explain it. I'll try and re-explain it. So when I made that sponsored video, yes, that is one cryptocurrency or one meme coin I would put $100 in, just 100 though. And now I put another 100 in Pepe, which I told you to get back into Pepe, by the way. It's done very well since last week, right? So generally speaking, you want to get Bencoin. I've been talking about it for a while. These are the kind of plays I'll be playing right now, me personally. And please watch my free webinar. Look, guys, right under this, I can't stress this enough. Okay, look, if you go to any video at all, okay, let's go to this one.
So here's the secret.
There's the secret.
I'm going to give you.
Stop. All right. If you go under the video right here, look at this. Free essential meme coin webinar. Free crypto secrets webinars. Watch these. These are amazing. They really are. Put a lot of work in these. They will really open up your mind. They really will. Forget the coaching services and all that. Go for these free webinars. Right? Don't miss them. Don't like they're high value. I'm telling you right now, they're high value. And I have a lot. I have so many videos. I'm gonna make more talking about strategies. People miss the strategies. A lot of people, they talk about what's gonna go up, what to invest in, but they don't tell you the strategies behind it. There's a lot of strategies to make money that people don't even though they might seem logical or common sense, they're not that common, they're not that logical. And if somebody doesn't show you, they won't get it. They won't get these strategies. There's different types of strategies to do where you can take more risk if you do this, or less risk, but you have more chances of this, or when to do this. Does that make sense? There's so much. My list, but some interest in do your own research. Rose, Arbitrum, Immutable X, Casper, Project Galaxy. It's funny, I almost don't agree with any of this except PYR. But yeah, I think Rose might do okay. Hex is done. I don't know what's going on with Hex, Jazz. I'm a bit confused with Hex. I always said that it might break at some point in time, and it does seem like a Ponzi. Just so I'm not saying it is a Ponzi. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying the structure of it, right? I made warnings about Hex. Even though I supported Hex and Richard Hart, I've made a few warning videos about it. Putting things in perspective and telling you, you know, how and when it would stop. But ever since Pulse Chain happened, I'm not sure what's going on. And I haven't had Richard Hart back on the channel. But look, if we go to, let's say, give me a second. The truth about Richard Hart. Okay, this is just an interview pun. The truth about Hex, like it or not. Hex crash, was it a scam? A lot of people think I made this video now. I made this video a year ago, by the way. Check this video out. Check out our interviews here. But yeah, we've been talking about Hex for a while. I don't think it's a scam. I just think the narrative shifted. And I'm not sure why Richard Hart is not that vocal. He suddenly stopped being. I think he's probably worried about the SEC if they start saying that he's shutting. So I don't know what's going on. I'm not quick to judge because I don't know. I'd like to talk to Richard Hart about it. But then again, Richard Hart is going to do with price, and this is selling and dumping, which I don't think so. It's got to do with supply and demand. So I don't know. You made a video about bull run starting predictions when they were suffering from Luna. What did I see at the time? Very simple, Shah. When the Luna debacle happened and then even the FTX happened, I told people to buy, not just because we were dumping down, but the amount of money we dumped down to. Like, yes, we had a dump with the FTX, but if you look at what happened with Mt. Gox, it wasn't nearly as harsh as that. And I just saw in the chart that the Bitcoin price wasn't dumping as much as it's supposed to. And that's how I saw that people were buying into Bitcoin. And that's when I started buying, right? So sometimes you have to look. That's why I keep on saying price doesn't lie. Show me the charts, I'll tell you the news. You know what I mean? Like, you have to look at what's going on, not what they're saying. Okay? A lot of people that do TA, they say they're doing TA, but they're really being biased or getting scared with current events and news. Oh, no, we're going to go there. And that makes them more biased to a certain direction. See, TA has both directions. You can make an argument for both directions. But people tend to fall in one direction more than the other when they are under emotions or they hear other people or they see what's going on with macroeconomics and they forget or they haven't learned that has nothing to do with price. Markets are irrational. Markets are not rational. They're irrational. That's why the best thing to do is look at TA. Hey man, good to know that you are healthy and strong. If someone is coming to Cyprus, please do not take any clothes with you. It's 43 Celsius. Oh man. And that's why I went crazy and bought some Hex and Bitcoin. Valentine, man, yeah, that looks like a heat wave. We're probably going to get it in Greece pretty soon. It's pretty hot here. Let's see what happens with that. Man, it's gonna. I'm gonna start going down to the swimming pool. We're probably gonna go today with my girlfriend as well. Talking about my girlfriend, she's probably waiting at the metro station. She hasn't messaged me yet. Let me just turn on my phone just in case she messages me. Oh, she just came back. I just heard the door. Okay, so that's fine. So I guess she walked in the heat because she couldn't get a hold of me. Sorry about that. Monthly candle of altcoin, and please do wear some clothes on the airplane. Don't just go butt naked to Cyprus like Valentin Andreo is suggesting. I don't think that will turn out good for you in the airport. Well, being hot is no excuse for being naked, man. Like butts, dick swinging in the. It doesn't. 1 second, Gano live. Yesterday I sell ApeCoin and Engine Coin and book a little profit, but now they are pumping. Yeah, I don't know why. I told you I'm not selling anything. You did good, my friend. Thank you very much, Mahmoud. Absolutely spot on with the portfolio risk reward. Okay, cool, awesome. You are doing amazing. Your parents will be so proud of you. Take care, brother. Don't let these people upset you. Thank you, man. Coquino, I appreciate you. Thank you. I haven't seen you here for a while, man. Everyone needs to earn income, as does BitBoy Ivan. Yeah, people need to make money, man. They just do. I remember when you said sell our money SAP. That's crashed. Thank you. You're very welcome. Very welcome, Mahmoud. I do my best. Keep this live stream upload. I want to watch it from start. Okay, watch it after though, but I don't know if I want to keep it up in general because I got a little emotional. But you know, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll just keep it on there. Hex or PLS, too high market cap to go looking for 100x or so. Okay. Hello, Paul. Hope you are okay. What price prediction for XRP in the next bull run? 100 to 140k, but I would be taking profits at 84k. I think 90k. It will be November 2025. Okay. I think it'll probably do that before that though, or close or around there. Yeah. I'm looking at 40 or 50k this year. By the way, I'm insisting. How's the tax in Greece? Shit. Enjoy. I don't just live in Greece, by the way, just so you know. I just can't leave Greece because of my health. Enjoy the Sunday, Paul. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for being here. Please hit the like button for support. Subscribe if you haven't and you enjoyed this video or if you got any valuable information. If not, that's okay. I'll get you in the next one. In the next video, I'll give you enough value so you can subscribe and you can like. I love you all. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next video. Take care. Bye-bye.